Hello world, hello Zion, it's Prince Easy coming at you again as usual. So in this fine Friday, as it is ending, I do have a couple of things that I do want to share with you, right? So let's get to it. So today I was in a mood like we should begin with some scriptures, right? So for the sake of time, you can read it for yourself, right? I'm gonna show it all the things that I want you to read, right? So you can pause, right? I think that's enough time. And of course, that ended at 6, and that's the end. 11, right? You can pause the video and look and read for yourself. Of course, this is 4, this is 5, right? It crops in at 6 over there. We're gonna solve that, right? So we're gonna do that. Alright, you can pause it now and read it for yourself. And of course, that is the end. You can read for yourself also. So moving to number 6, you can read. Okay, you can read from 6 to 10 now, and from 11 right? Okay, let them with eyes see, right? So let's move on. I want to make it as brief as possible, right? And then we're gonna also look at that, right? Why are they after the Assyrian? Why are they after the Assyrian? Okay, you can read that, and you can also read that, right? This hypocritical nation and its characteristics, right? So this war, brothers and sisters, it's about the lie and the truth, right? And those among us, just like from Psalms 58:4 right there, they stop their ears from hearing, right? They plug their ears. They do not want to hear the truth, right? So yeah, so another tangent. All right, we're gonna go to narrative control, right? So I think we have covered extensively how to have control over the narrative, right? Because this is about the lie and the truth, and of course the mechanisms for the propagation of truth and lie are colliding in the digital sphere and whatnot, right? But now it's time I don't know, we focus on rather another aspect of this warfare that we have going on, and that is expectations, right? Expectations. The Western media has been highly complicit of this by creating expectations, false expectations, right? Because they are not really based on any form of reality if you really examine them, right? But that is for more of the people who are, what do you say, on the loop, right? Or in the loop for that matter. Right? People who are aware of what this side said and that side said, and they get to decide for themselves what is the truth, right? Or rather have an honest person present the truth to them, right? But the majority of peoples, when they hear summit, and not summit rather, when they hear negotiations, when they heard Alaska, they were expecting the war to end just like that in one day, you know. And these are false expectations, right? And the media, the more they propagate these false expectations without being challenged, they will create disappointments, right? And people who are misinformed and still are feeling disappointed by the outcomes, yeah, they can be a issue for that matter, right? But again, the problem is the false expectations created by the media, right? It has almost become like some sort of a movie show or something, right? And it's not okay, right? That's why I said, in order to enter this hopes once and for all, a long time ago, right? I don't remember when specifically, but I remember making a video about it, and I said, well, how about we live stream the whole thing, you know, to end this facade, right? How about how everything is recorded and documented, and what is agreed, everybody on earth knows, so we can hold those people responsible. But if it is done in secret, then you are responsible, right? All I'm saying is you don't have to fight alone, right? You can find a way for us to even get involved, right? The knowing masses and the unknowing masses, right? The informed and the uninformed, to have realistic expectations, right? Realistic expectations of what is to come, right? Pertaining to all of these conflicts that we have going on, right? And I think the only thing that, again, we can use is the truth, right? What is the truth, right? Then people can, again, have their own levels of expectations, but in respect with the truth. But the Western media is not, no, right? And of course, I'm gonna circle back to this AI in the West and AI in the East, and how they differ, right? Because in the West, it seems like AI, the only useful AI is for editing photos and translating to multiple languages, right? And making videos. You know, but if you look at the what the East is doing with AI, or for instance China, you can do nothing but be impressed, right? Again, this is just a connection to all of the things that have been happening in the geopolitics and the dynamics thereof, right? Greed, right? Greed. And we are gonna see it today play out. Okay, so let's get back to the slides. Yep, familiar view, right? What we are doing is unbelievable, brothers and sisters. It is unbelievable, right? But it is happening, right? And basically full force ahead at this point, okay? Full force ahead. So the tech bros have been busy bees, right? The tech bros have been busy bees, right? All of these giants, they're making moves. They're well known. We talked about those, the characteristics of our captivity, right? We talked about money, nationality, and of course, what was it? Let me remind myself. Yeah, individuality, right? All of these things. And come to think about it, right? Today I was thinking about these three things, and I said, these things, they fit into the historical progression of the West and what they have been doing, right? These things are literally the solution to their crisis. Right? Right? So Silicon Valley has been Silicon Valleying, right? I'm just giving you headlines because I'm thinking about making a independent video, and I don't know, taking a proper approach so as I can deliver my message the way I want it to be understood, and I think I have, right, before, but again, I'll just do it again. Right? They're worried about ruinous financial liability. That is their answer, right? These are the things that we were talking about, brothers and sisters, right here in this here channel, right? And these have been the reactions of the masses, rather no, the leadership. We are in Tanzania here. We are ahead. You know, we have been dealing with this the data movement. I gave my views a long time ago, right? Right now, at this point, we are just reinforcing, right? Reinforcing any weak points, so to speak, right? In our view, right? In our view about how we should see data, right? So again, we ask this question: do you actually own your Google smartphone? Right? So this is that abomination. Right? So after going to war for a long time, the Romans and the Egyptians came to an agreement, apparently. And this agreement is what is called the Rosetta Stone, right? And this agreement apparently ended up in the creation of this god here, which later on came to be known as JC, supposedly. This is so disturbing. Right? Just like this, yeah. You can pause for yourself. Now, what do we have here? What is that? From when? Is this legit? I don't know. Can you handle the truth? That's the question. Right? But they are telling you the truth. It is photoshopped, but it has to be, because it's not literally photography in a civilian. Here's a data visualizer. This is at least the projection of how our realm looks like, right? And this is their voyages to those people who claim they are individuals who have circumnavigated the earth. No such thing has ever been done, right? You only need to track where they have been going, right? So as you can figure out that it is a sham, right? And again, levels of grief, we have these levels here, and I've seen many people go through them. Right? But that's just the reality of our reality. So let me not go on for long. I do not want to be here for long, right? So I have by now 2 videos on the pipeline, right? The one about tech and the other one about the other thing. I have not forgotten about it. I'm gonna document it. But anyway, let me put a pin on it right there. General Easy signing out. Love you. Bye.